All right, game number 1 here between Titus Gaming and Shaft for your Division 1 Season 6 ENSL, NSL6, whatever you want to call it. I'm Wasabi1, bringing you the action. Here we go, Marines starting off in, well, I still don't know what this is called. Receiving. We've got 4 Skulks making their way through tearing here. And it looks like they're going to go for early pressure. Golden over here trying to get the scout out. It's going to get some good chip-offs there on Bonage and Bruno, but it looks like Bonage is actually going to take Bruno out himself. Joshy moves back while working on the power, and they're immediately going to reroute, which I think was a wise move on their part. Joshy is going to be able to take down... No! Top Marine takes down Joshy with just that 6 health left. Back over an inspection, though. Gorgeous cleans up the rest of those Skulks that make their way there. And an immediate quick hive drop in exchange. Gorge tunnel placed down here. So we see that. This looks great. Goes right to their main hive requisition. Ender is going to go and heal this hive up as quickly as possible. And the Marines really don't have any ideas. They're just kind of going for their scout and res mode right now. Joshy getting killed by those 2 Skulks working together. They did lose all their armor. Gorgeous able to chip off 1. Tries to go for a second, but not able to do it. Sicknick and Rentology able to hold off in inspection as Bruno and 10 try to get ready to jump on them. They've still got armor, though, so if they can get the early aggression here with their rifles, they're going to win there. Here you go, Sicknick taking down Bruno. 10's going to wait for backup, maybe. They're both parasited, so they know where they are. They still don't know that the hive is growing or that the tunnel exists. And up come the... I thought it was a lurk. I'm still rusty at this, guys. Still rusty at this. Meanwhile, down south, I know I'm going away from aggression. Golden is building. Marine's sitting on 4 res nodes right now. The alien's still just on the 1. They're really kind of going all in on this hive drop. And no other expansion beyond this 1 natural here. And then room names are not done great. Resonance. 2 Skulks back at Marine start. There are 2 IPs. Bruno and Top working on that first IP. Gorgeous coming back to defend. They're going to get the IP before Versal can spawn back in. Top Marine goes down. Bruno goes down. They've still got the 1 IP, so they're going to be okay back there. But this is going to give plenty of time for the hive to get finished, which it does. And time to start working on that res. They had 6 res nodes up. They're going to lose at least 1 of those. Maybe. Possibly. Nope. I'm wrong. Joshy and Sicknick coming right on in right now into staging. And they're going to take them right down and save the res node there, as well as Gorgeous and Golden saving the res nodes down south in South Basin. Aliens on 2 RTs. Getting the 3rd one now. And Rantology is now going to spot that there's a Gorge up here. And now see the hive. Oh, sees the hive and immediately starts to back out. All right, Joshy and Sicknick coming in from the backside. Not sure if she knew that the hive was fully built or not. At least saw it. Bruno coming in from the backside. Bonage getting a great pick early on Joshy. Sicknick getting a great kill on 2 Skulks right there as Rentology eliminates the Gorge from above. Cryptic going down. Sicknick trying to reload that pistol. And the meds just didn't come soon enough. Cryptic taking down Sicknick. But they did lose the Gorge. They lost a couple Skulks. So that's a little bit of respawn time. It's giving Golden plenty of time to come in here to Resonance. Desist that Harvester a little bit. At least chip on these guys a little bit. Bonage does lose all of his armor. And Lurks are out. So Lurks are going to add some nice pressure onto those Marines for sure. Desisted Harvester down to 47%. Double Skulk action on the RTs. Weapons 1 now going, as well as shotguns. Golden's going to have to bust down here quick. They are going to lose the RT. Shaft doing a pretty decent job of putting on the pressure. Having that second hive up, you know, is definitely a positive as far as like a healing station right now. But there's not another great I guess, well, I guess eggs, theoretically, right, could still be a benefit. A double area to spawn in. They did go Crag Hive first. I didn't see anybody call it, but Crag Hive, big cleanup here in staging. Double lurks, double skulk. Third skulk came in, got killed. Ah, see, okay, so they have lost their third harvester. So let's see, let's look at that right now. 3 extractors to 1 harvester, but only being on 3 harvesters at all was already a pretty big deal. Enter, pretty low. Bonage, pretty low. Joshy really needs to just reload that rifle. Gorgeous coming in with the shotgun. And they're going to clear that up, but they're going to lose that RT. Income, the lurks, no, they're deciding to go back. They're going to walk right into Sick Nick. Wow, missing there. Body falls down in the crevice. All right, so Marines, 3 RTs, 2 building, 4, 5. Instantly back up to 5 RTs. Bridge taking a little bit of damage here. And again, like, you can feel the size of this map, right? I mean, it's not like too big that it takes you forever to walk around anywhere. But there are some instances where you're like, there is clearly nobody in this section of the map, like at all, anywhere nearby. There are a lot of cuts and corners, but look at this. Shaft going straight into Marine start. And they're going to be forced to beacon here. That's going to take down the res, slow down and upgrade. Weapons 2 online. They don't lose the IP, but they do pull him back. That's going to give them time to work on the res a little bit there. But they're not going to be able to take the res down. A little bit more aggressive sys spreading here to get the infestation going. Top taking a lot of damage there. Bonage able to get some bites on the Rant. Rant gets saved. We'll move out a little bit here, see if we can see this a little bit better. Get a better idea of what's happening room to room. Marines have got phase tech. Golden's got Bruno right behind him. Rant and Gorgeous skipping around a little bit there. And a force beacon again. You know, that's going to really start hurting these Marines as the aliens are trying to expand out with that infestation. They've got that third RT back up. They've taken down staging and have infestation out here already. Not that that's not a hard room for the Marines to get back into, but the Marines have to start focusing because they're losing too much on the back end of this. They're still on 5 RTs, which sure is great, but they need to get that phase gate to allow them to get the timing back up so that they're not running to defend these RTs as much. Looking for a big crush here as they're trying to get this gate up. Gorgeous still working on the gate. Pulls off the gate. Both shotguns in play now. Bruno getting some good bites on Rantology. The spikes coming in from top, from behind. Shaft, enter, and Bonage coming in for the cleanup. And ouch, 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 ouch. Gorgeous able to take one more skulk off this. They're going to probably lose that gate. Joshy coming in from behind with a shotgun. Able to get a good meat shot on Cryptic. Down goes Enter, down goes Cryptic, and the Lurk gets out. He's going to save all those shotguns. And that is actually a pretty decent win for TITUS right there. But still, you know, they got desisted again, but they're not doing a huge pressure to Alien Res. And as you can see, they've now got Crag Hive, Shift Hive. They've got 2 of their 3 spurs up, and they've already got Metabolized. So they're ready for their fades. We're at 35 res, so fades are going to come out here real soon. Probably on death. And you got double skulks in the south making their way around working on res. I love the parasiting here. I got to hand it to Shaft so far. They're doing a good job. Now, the downside, of course, is that Marines staying on 4 or 5 RTs. You know, they're constantly building, and that's slowing down the upgrade path But eventually they are going to keep getting these upgrades. Weapons 2 already out. Armor 2 being researched. They've taken down that Resonance RT. They're coming into the natural. Bonage up his fade now at the natural hive here. They're going to try to eliminate this source of income right now and slow down whatever other upgrades that they think they can get. And right now this hive is kind of undefended. I'd almost say maybe go for the tunnel, right? Try to pick it off. They want that fade. Fade and lurk back at base on the gate. Versal out. Gorgeous coming back. Golden there. Might trap the fade. Might trap the fade. Oh, Bonage. If Golden had been turned around, that would have been bad. There are a lot of areas in this whole map where some crazy stuff will happen. All right, so they are about to go down to 1 RT active. I mean, they are at 1 RT active. They're regrowing their main. They have the one up here at exchange. And it looks like TITUS has called for a pause. All right. Oh, Joshy had a disconnect. So we will hold for just a moment. And while we're holding, maybe we'll look here and see who we've got joining us now. Haven't seen any messages here for a little while. And oh my lord, 50 people watching. Hello everybody. Hello Electrician, Elmo Attack. Let's see who else we got here. Hunter, Hirola, Ignatius, Judge by, Kaber, K-Mech, Nox, Loam, Moobark, Salads, Twigs. Awesome. ADHD, welcome. Hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing so far. It's a very interesting moment here. So it looks like a scan had just gone off here in Resonance. You got Sicknick and Gorgeous coming in. Probably looking to hop up here and deny this again. But again, you know, is it worth it to come into this hive right now, right? You've got 3 spurs. You got 3 shells. They're staggered a little bit, but still, you know, you could go after them. Do you go after this tunnel since they don't have the gorge anymore and cut off that immediate jump between the hives? They've got to know that there's a tunnel, right? I don't know. Do they? Is it going to keep telling me 3 spurs? Oh, because I'm frozen. I'm paused. I can't just let it go. All right. So we wait. Just trying to see here. I mean, what are some thoughts here as far as what can the aliens do to break through the Marines here? Obviously, taking out the gate at inspection helps a little bit, but we've still seen that the Marines can move back to this location pretty quick and reestablish a gate. They've got to find a way to start taking down more of the res than they are. But by doing that, you open yourself up in all these other locations. I mean, it's interesting. You know, the first time I played this map, I really didn't like it. I'm like, oh my god, I can't find my way around, you know, whatever. But like with any map, and like what I tell people when there's new maps introduced into the game is take the time to just learn the rooms, learn the routes, learn everything that you can about it. I've come to like more of it. I still think that there's some tweaking that needs to go on. But it does feel pretty, you know, pretty interesting. I mean, like I said, we've seen these 18, 20, 25-minute games on this map. And I don't know if that's whether or not just because people are unsure about how to push and hold a room better, because they're still learning it, or if it's something else. I don't know. The game's going to automatically resume in 90 seconds. So hopefully Joshy gets back. We got, whoop, hold on. One connecting. Uno mas. Yeah, Bobzilla, to answer your question, Versal works a lot, so he doesn't stream as much as he did. And he was actually streaming the other night. He streamed a couple games here on Nexus that were kind of fun to watch. Just not as much as he used to. "30 seconds. Where is he? Devilfish. Okay, it looks like Zephram is going to have to sub in for Joshy. So, Joshy is out. Zephram is in. That means Zephram's going to be coming in with 0 P-Res, so it looks like he's going to be a rifleman for a little while there. And here we go. All right, back in. Oh! And Rantology sacrifices herself for bonage, and down goes the Fade. Almost losing 10 the lurk there as well. And the pressure from Gorgeous and Sicknick. Look, they did come straight into the hive like we talked about, but they went after the RT again, trying to stop this income, trying to delay Onos as much as possible is my guess, so it gives them time to get their upgrades. Gorgeous is just going to chill in here in the hive, just try to deny this as long as possible. Still got that shotgun in hand, able to reload. Bruno taking a little bit of shots, but he's close to the hive, so it's not really going to do much damage here. And look, Gorgeous has gotten enough time to kind of make his way out. And now he'll get welded up. No. No, he did not. Gorgeous totally just fell off the rail and died. Okay, MVP goes to Gorgeous for that amazing backwards rail jump. Alright, aliens are working on the RTs now. The Marines down to 2 RTs. They're trying to build 2 right now as well. Or at least they've got one dropped way down here at Relay, which is not going to go up. You know, and even tried to get this one up over here in Resonance, but that's just not going to happen. So they've got to be really careful because they are low on the res flow now. And with 2-2, shotguns, and phase gates, they've got to now cut off these 2 hives. You can see that that's what they're doing, at least infestation-wise, but they've got to get rid of one of those gorge tunnels. Not really a whole lot happening at this hive. So really, if you're going to take a hive out, you're going to want to go for requisition. They're going to lose the phase gate here. Brutal shots going on here. And Lurk down. 10 has taken a shot of the shotgun. I believe that was Rantology's shotgun right to the face. Bruno's going to try to take down Sicknick coming in through this room. Sicknick firing off a shot. Not able to get it into him. Zephram coming through to support. Reestablish their res, now up to 6. Golden on the south. Trying to take out the Skulk so that the Skulk can't get through. Great play by Golden, able to take down that Skulk so that res will stay up, because we all know the Fades, those Scythe arms are sweet, but man, they're just not good at taking down RTs like those teeth are. Rantology coming in, cleaning up bonage, trying to get after 10, desperately trying to get that meat shot in. 10 doing some decent damage on this RT, but Rantology is going to clean that up. And now we have 3 Marines, Golden, Zephram, and Sicknick, making their way towards Resonance yet again. Aliens back on 3 RTs. They're going to hop right up here and take this down. They can afford to lose 1 or 2 res nodes on the backside of it. Oh, an aggressive phase gate being placed here at Resonance. The power node already primed. In come all the aliens for this fight. Bonage getting great shots on Bitey already. On Bitey. Golden already. Wow. I'm just going to shut up and let you guys watch that because that is much better than me talking. All right, so the Marines lost 1, 2 shotguns right there. That phase gate's not going to happen, but this primed power node is a dangerous thing, and there's nothing the aliens can do about it. Gorgeous coming in, trying to defend the res as best as he can. Whoa, whipping out the pistol for a double shot there on top at Bonage. Ah, hacks. Bruno, a lot of trouble here. Low energy, trying to get out of that room. Able to get out. Cryptic coming in as a skulk. And not able to get a bite on anybody. Bruno really the only one here to defend. And they're going to maybe get this phase gate up because of that. As the aliens have gone after the obs back at base, Versal gets out of the chair, calling his Marines back. He goes down, but Rant and Zephyr come back to save and do save the obs. And they will lose 1 phase gate behind this. No, Rantology comes through, Sicknick comes through, 1 skulk down. Oh, but top saving, even Versal coming through, takes down the skulk. Bruno all alone, 141 health. And they have to abandon the gate as Cryptic now comes in. Zephyr shooting down on Cryptic, 4 health. Rantology coming through, and they save the gate and the shotguns. What the heck? Even the commander getting out of the chair and running through the gate. That is hilarious. Sicknick just doing a little bit of damage on that crag. Trying to take it down as much as he can. Commander's just now starting to move it. Not a whole lot Bruno can do about that. He knows there's probably a shotgun or 2 waiting around the corner. And now they're going to push the main hive very aggressively. In they go. Bruno taking some hits, has to run away right away. Bone wall comes down. They pop that real quick. Down goes the crag. Rant and Zephyr with those shotguns clearing Sis. Just coming in trying to get this res node down yet again. Working on the whip there a little bit, and they've decided to actually go all in on Marine start after the phase gate. Golden coming back to defend. Versal out of the chair. It's 3 skulks against 2 Marines, all chipped. Down goes 1 skulk. Down goes 2 skulks. Down goes 3, and in comes the fade. Bruno might get stuck here. Bruno taking damage down to 57. Rantology and Sicknick back at Alien. Start in requisition, and now they're going after the upgrades. The RT is down. The whip doing a little bit of damage on Rant. Bonage coming in, gets a bite down. 2 bites down. Rant goes down. Sicknick coming in, and now it is a full clean, but at what cost? 2 shells. That's the cost. 2 shells and an RT. I'd say that was a win for Titus right there. Pressure, pressure, pressure. And cat packs being researched. Weapons 3 going online here in about a minute and a half, and an advanced armory, which means HMGs. Gonna leave here for just a second. You can see that the 3 skulks are finally gonna move through here to staging take down this gate. They know that if that gate had stayed up, it would have been a run out of the main hive and straight over to there. Cryptic here, spawning eggs. Back comes Bruno. Bruno taking 2 meat shots. Oh, down to 26 health and down from a side shot from Rantology. Bonage and everybody else trying to desperately get in here and clear these shotguns. Oh no, there are no higher life forms left. And what can Shaft do in this situation as grenade launchers have been researched? Weapons 3 literally about to go online, and now they're going after the tunnel. The tunnel goes down, and these skulks just getting cleared up left and right. They still have the other hive. They've taken down some res, but they're hurting themselves. The constant aggressive push by Titus on the res has really slowed that income down. And as you can see, enter their top income for P-res is 42 at 20 minutes, so far away from that Onos. So far away. Golden coming back to defend the gate. Shaft 10 and top go down. Gate is saved. Spawning eggs back at the hive. And it just doesn't feel like there's much Shaft can do in this situation, because without that res economy, they just can't do much. They will have enough to go fade again if they choose to. And they've cleared some res on the back end here. I mean, one thing I know about Australians, man, never count them out. Never count them out. So they're killing power in some of these rooms. They're back up to 3 res nodes. They're going for a gate in this room. This is a tight room. This is a plus and a minus for gate drops, in my opinion, for sure. And what is this? We've got 5 skulks. Now the catch here is Titus is sitting on 60 res. So even if they chose to do a base trade, right? You know, Versal can afford to drop chairs at every tech point if they had to. Shaft definitely not giving up in this situation, but it is becoming increasingly more and more clear that the Marines are owning this map right now, and it's going to be difficult for Shaft to come back from this. Heavy P-res still on the Marine side. HMG's almost done. But what's this? Gorge Tunnel. I just don't know that they're going to be able to get enough spawned skulks in time. What? Not sure what that tunnel is doing. He's coming all the way back to build his tunnel. They're all now running out of the room, which means the Marines have got to know that something's going on. They're all going in. The focus is on the hive. 4 shotguns fully loaded. They're not even in Marine start yet, and this thing is well over before they even get to the room. Titus Gaming up 1-0 against Shaft here on Nexus. Let's talk a little bit here real quick about the statistics here. On average, accuracy for Titus was around 20%. Not amazing, but you know, that's the way it is with shotguns in some of these long-range rooms. The aliens around 33%, with some highs, with Bruno with his fade around 45. Other great statistics in here. You know, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what... so built and lost. Yeah, built 7 phase gates, lost 5. 3 IPs. You can see the res here. The Marines really 4+ the whole time. A couple dips here and there, but really 4+. And the kill graph. The Marines were always ahead on kills, which is just not going to make it easy on the aliens at all. All right, so game number 1 to Titus.